So, resuming from Akhyata Prakaranam, Harinamamrta Vyakaranam, and page 465, Bhadigana Parapada Prakriya. So, the next dhatu is Gai Shabde. Today I was thinking of reading some like Tika or something. Let's say some commentary. So we can read Sridhar Swami's Bhagavad Gita commentary. What's your opinion?
Yes, it will be exciting.
Why not?
Sounds interesting. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's interesting.
So, okay, then let's read something today. We didn't read anything from Sridhar Swami in this batch, right? What did we?
Not when I was president.
No, Prabhu.
No,
One day
yeah.
we had read.
Okay, so in other batch, okay, so in the Brihat batch, we are reading it. So yesterday we started chapter 7. So, okay, that's a good idea. So, Sridhar Swami's Tika's name is Subodhini, Bhagavad Gita Tika. Okay, so this is the Mangala Charanam for his Tika. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So what we are supposed to be considering here is, of course, the grammatical, the philosophical aspect is there, but more specifically, the grammatical aspects as well. As we are done with Sandhi, we are done with the Shabda Prakaranam, and we know a lot about the dhatus by now even. So yeah, please notice what you can with your grammatical chakshu. Shesha Shesha Mukha Vyakhya Chaturyam Tvekavaktratah Dadhanam Adbhutam Vande Paramananda Madhavam. So when I'm reading, I'm breaking the sandhis. I'm doing the sandhi vicheda. So you can notice the words. So Shesh Ashesh Mukha Vyakhya Chaturyam. Tu ek vaktratah dadhanam Adbhutam Vande Paramananda Madhavam. So I offer my obeisances Vande. So Vande is Uttam Purusha, first person. That I offer, I bow down. To whom? To Madhava, Paramananda Madhava, the Lord Madhava, who is the personification of supreme bliss. And he is Adbhut, he is extraordinary. The Lord is Adbhut, he is wonderful. How? That he, the Dhanam, he carries or he holds, literally, he holds via one of his mouth, through one of his mouth, ek vaktratah. So vaktra refers to the mouth, to the face, and ek means one face, one mouth. That Ashesh Mukha Vyakhya Chaturyam. The Vyakhya Chaturyam. Vyakhya is like the capacity to speak, to narrate, Vyakhya, to explain. So one who is Chatpatu, one who is expert in speaking. Chaturyam is Dexterity. So one who is expert in the skill of speaking through his unlimited mouths, Ashesh, such Sheshanaga. So the point is that Sheshanaga, he showcases his expertise in his, narrative skills or speaking skills through his unlimited mouths. But the same capacity, the same chaturium, dexterity, is showcased by the Lord through one of his mouth only. And that's why he's adbhuta, he's wonderful and he's extraordinary. So I thus offer my obeisances unto such Paramananda Madhava. Okay? Feel free to discuss anything because this is what we are meant to do ultimately with our study of grammar.
Yes.
What was the dhanam?
The dhanam is a noun. So, okay, the meaning. The dhanam means one who holds,
Oh,
who bears, or who holds, carries.
and the ekavakrataha,
Yes.
that is in the fourth case?
No, fifth.
Or fifth case, okay.
Yeah, like we did in Krishna Namas, right? Sarvataha. So we had Sarvasmat and the optional form was Sarvataha.
Oh, okay.
Yasmat Yataha. Tasmat Tataha. So this tas pratyaya from Tadhita comes and it brings in that sense of Panchami Vibhakti, the fifth case.
Okay.
So it could have been Vaktrat or even and Vaktrataha. Both are the same. Okay. You were saying something, Prabhuji?
No problem.
Okay. The second one. Shri Madhavam. Pranamyo Madhavam. Vishvesham Adarat. Tad Bhakti Yantritaha Kurve. Gita Vyakhya Subodhini. That I offer, or having offered my obeisances to Vishvesham, to the Lord of the universe, and Adarat, out of respect, I offer, having offered my obeisances unto the Lord of the universe, who is Sri Madhava and who is Umadhava also. So Sri Madhava is the husband of Lakshmi Devi, Lord Vishnu, and Umadhava means the husband of Uma, Parvati Devi. So Sridhar Swami, you will see him offering obeisances even in the beginning of the Mangala Charanam of Srimad Bhagavatam Tika. He does the same thing, offers obeisances to both Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva. So after offering obeisances to Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva, and controlled by or impelled by devotion to the Lord, to such Lord, tad bhakti yantritaha. Yantrita is like controlled, like yantritaha. Preritaha could be the sense preritaha. So yes, so controlled by devotion to them or inspired by devotion to them. Yeah, one more deliberation.
Sorry, the letter in the second word of the first line, the letter, so there's pra and then there's a letter of Devanagari that I don't recognize.
Yeah.
Sri Madhavan pra, what is that?
Yeah, I'll just show it 1 minute. So actually that's the older version of writing na. Just a minute.
Yes, but it is no in Harinam Shastri's books. I find it.
Yeah, so that's the older version. That's the older version of writing na. So I won't say traditional. It's not that traditional. So this is basically
Older version of it, or is
Oh,
it the font that was available when this book was printed?
yeah. So it was the font which was used then.
I was
Okay.
okay. No, when the printing, I mean, from technology side or language side.
It was in the language itself. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, there are many letters actually. Even today we were discussing that. Like I will tell few letters which were written in a different way. One is the a, another one is the jha, then this one na, and even this one ri. So many of these letters, they were written in a different way. Like for example, if you can see here, this one, this ri, written in a different way, then slightly different way. Then if you can see the jha here, this is not,
It's touching the top.
yeah. So this is a bit different. And then here is okay, but in many scripts it's different. Then, yeah, you can see here. Yeah, so like that. Okay. So, yes. So, being controlled by devotion to Him, I'm doing the commentary or the explanation on Bhagavad Gita, of Bhagavad Gita, called Subodhinim. So, Subodhinim means which is very easy to understand, or which makes the subject easily understandable. Yeah.
There are Pranamya and Kurve.
I'm sorry. What is that? So here Pranamya.
Pranamya and Kurve are the two Kriya Padas, like Pranamya and Kurve. They are
Yeah.
the two
So
Kriya
Pranamya
Padas.
and Kurve are both Kriya Padas, but this Pranamya is a Kridanta. So Pranamya is a Kridanta, and it's known as the infinite verb in English, they say.
Yes.
And Kurve is a proper verb, so it's called finite verb in English.
Shashti in that case.
I'm sorry.
So Kridanta should come with Shashti, right?
No,
Which is the Shashti.
it's not compulsory. There are many ways to put Kridanta word. So
Okay.
also one more thing is that Pranamya, such forms. So Pranamya is called asamapika kriya. I already told that before. So Pranamya is called asamapika kriya. Asamapika kriya. Asamapika kriya means that the kriya is not complete yet. So after offering obeisances to the Lord, the sentence is not complete. Then what? Then, okay, I compiled a commentary on Bhagavad Gita. So the word compiled is the finite verb, let's say. So that's samapika kriya, you can say. So asamapika and samapika. So asamapika is like a verb which builds a bridge and the next sentence is connected through that. Like after opening my computer, I started teaching. So,
It's in a subordinate clause then. In English, it would be a subordinate clause. So that clause is a subordinate clause.
Yeah, I can say. Like when we say subordinate, does it mean that we have a continuation of actions? Can we say that?
Usually, yeah.
If we can, then it's okay. I'm like, I don't remember much of the English grammar. So,
Okay.
yeah. So if it doesn't, if it means it includes a continuation of action that, okay, first I did that and then I did that, then it's fine. Subordinate clause. Okay.
So would it be correct to translate it as having bowed down?
Yes, right.
Okay.
Having bowed down or after offering my obeisances. So both ways.
Now, is he calling Vishwesh? Is he calling Umadhava Vishwesh, or whom is he calling Vishwesh?
So what I understand is because Sridhar Swami knows the tattva, so he's referring to the same Lord by Umadhava and Srimadhava.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I think even Nrsingadev, there is that famous verse. I don't know if Vyasadev knows or not, he knows or not, but Sridhar Swami knows for sure. There's one famous verse for that. So he knows the tattva, right?
Right. So this being the
Aham
tattva that
veti,
they're
Shukho
non-different.
veti, Vyasam veti.
Yes, yeah, that one. Right. And what's next?
Sridharam Sakalam veti. The last Sri Narsimham Prasad or something.
Right. So Sridhara Sakalam Vetti.
Yeah, Lord Vishwanath of Kashi had said this.
Right. So Sridhara Sakalam Vetti. So also you can see here as well this prayoga of tah again. This prayoga is very frequent. Panchami, fifth case. Okay, then the third one. Bhashyakara. Yeah, I'm just okay. Bhashyakara matam samyak tad व्याख्या त्रि गिरस्तथा यथामति समालोड्य गीता व्याख्याम समारभे. That bhashyakar matam. What is bhashyakar? A commentator. So bhashyakar matam samyak tad vyakhya girastatha yathamati samalodya Gita Vyakhyam Samarabhe. So Sridhar Swami is saying that Samarabhe, I'm beginning, I'm commencing writing. So Mangalacharanam means he has not written it yet when he's writing Mangalacharanam. So he's writing in the Mangalacharanam that, okay, now I'm beginning to write. I'm beginning to write the commentary on Bhagavad Gita, having deliberated. So Samalodya is like, if you have heard that word Samalochana or Alochana. So Samalodya, okay, Samalodya is not there. Alodya. This is like having stirred up, like having taken out the crux, let's say. So having gone through, like, for example, Jiva Goswami, he compiled Harinamamrta Vyakaranam after doing Samalodya of all other grammars. and then he took out the essence. So similarly, he deliberated yathamati, according to his own intelligence and capacity, upon the different bhashyakar, the opinions of different commentators on Bhagavad Gita, and he also considered and deliberated the words giraha of different commentators, again Vyakyatri, or commentators, or you can say those who describe about Bhagavad Gita, Vyakyatri. So Vyakaranam is like commentator, again explainer, expounder. So having properly gone through their words, their commentaries, deliberated upon them according to his own intelligence, Yathamati. So Yathamati is according to one's opinion, one's judgment, in the line of Vaishnava. He then began writing this commentary in Bhagavad Gita. Okay.
So again, there's a letter. So this is in the third word of the first line. Tadva, is that Yakya or Tadva? There's
okay, this is Vya. So
oh, it's just one. Okay,
yeah, actually,
joined. Okay.
What happens is, so yeah, what happens is, half were, and generally we write it like this, Vya and Kya. But here, the is there, va is with the, and now we have to show half va. So they write the ya like this from here. So it means that the is half and also va is half. It means that. Okay.
I see. So it's half of a year.
Yeah. So then the fourth one. So third one is clear, right? Gita Vyakhyayate Yasya Pathmatrad Ayatnatah Preyam Subodhini Tika Sadadhyeya Manishibhihi. Who are Manishibhihi? Who are called Manishis?
Queens?
No, that's Mahishi.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Mahishi.
Intelligent people?
So Manishi means those who are intellectual, thoughtful, intelligent, wise. So they are called Manishi. So so Gita Vyakhyayate Yasya Patha Matrat Ayatnatah. Yasyah Path Matrat Ayatnatah Gita Vyakhyayate. So by which, okay, by Path Matrat is like study. By the study of which, without putting much efforts, ayatnatah, Bhagavad Gita is described, Vyakhyayate. Sa iyam subodhini tika. That is this subodhini tika, which should be always meditated upon by the thoughtful class of men. Okay? By the thoughtful class of men. That's clear? Then Iha, okay, this is like continuation. Iha khalu.
I'm sorry. So if we could just go back for 1 second. So it was by the Manishis, or what was the? If we could just go back to the Mangalaccharan for a second.
Yeah. So
It was Manishi P. Okay. Oh, so that was the 5th case?
no, that's the third
6th
one.
case. The 3rd one. Okay. 5th case. Manishi P.
Okay, then Iha khalu sakala lok hit avatarah sakala pandita charanah Parama Karuniko Bhagavan Devaki Nandanaha. That we did this once, right? If you remember. Tattva Ajnana Vijrambhita Shoka Moha
Just we had done it.
Vibhrankshita Vivekataya Nij Dharma Tyaga Paradharma Paradharma Abhisandhi Paramarjana Dharma Jnana Rahasya Upadesha Plavena Tasma Choka Moha Sagarat Udadhara. So now Iha Khalu Sakala Lokahita Avatara. Now in this regard, Sakala Lokahita Avatara, one who has incarnated in order to do welfare, or for everyone, for all the people, whose lotus feet, whose feet are worshipped by everyone, Sakala Vandita Charana, Parama Karunika, who is supremely merciful, compassionate, such Lord, the son of Devaki, he Tattva Ajnana Vijrambhita Shok Moha Vibhrankshita Vivekataya Nija Dharma Tyaga Paradharma Abhisandhi Paramarjunam Dharma Jnana Paramarjunam Dharma Jnana Rahasya Upadesha Plavena Tasma Choka Moha Sakarad Udadhara. So such Lord, what did he do was that I'll first connect the main words. So such Lord, he Uddadhara, he delivered. Whom did he deliver? Arjuna. Arjuna was delivered by the Lord. Now what happened to Arjuna and how was he delivered? So Arjuna was Nija Dharma Tyaga Paradharma Abhisandhi Param. Now he was at such a situation, that he was ready to give up his own religion, Nija Dharma Tyaga, and he was ready to accept or go for someone else's religion, Paradharma Abhisandhi. As he told that I am not ready to fight and I can rather beg alms for survival. So he was giving up his Kshatriya Dharma and was ready to go for the Brahmana Dharma, let's say. And he became so because his buddhi, his intelligence was Vibhrakshita is like destroyed, but we'll say bewildered by attachment and lamentation, which was intensified or caused by ignorance, ajnana. Ajnana about what? Ignorance about the truth, the tattva. Tattva ajnana vijrimbhita. Vijrimbhita is like expanded or, magnified. So generally people, the mortal beings, they have shoka and moha to some extent. But at such a situation, at such a time, Arjuna's shoka and moha was at another level altogether. Of course, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that this is only because of Lord Krishna's desire, and it's not like our shoka and moha. So that's also there. So such was Arjuna, who was delivered by the Lord. Now, how did Krishna deliver him? So dharma jnana rahasya upadesh plavena tasmat shok moha sagarat udhara. So Arjuna was delivered from this ocean of lamentation and attachment. And by what means he was delivered? He was delivered through the boat, plavena, the board of the instructions or of the confidential instructions about the knowledge of religion. Dharma, Jnana, Rahasya, Upadesha, Plavena. Okay. Anything here you can see? Take a look in this sentence.
Kalu? What is Kalu?
Kalu is like certainly, indeed.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Anything else here? Anything else here? Okay. Then tameva bhagavat upadishtam artham Krishna Dvaipayanah Saptabhi Shloka Shatair Upanibavandha. So that instruction or those instructions given by the Lord, Bhagavad Upadishtam Artham. So Sri Vyasadev, Krishna Dvaipayana, he compiled Upanibabandha, he put them together in 700 verses. Saptabhi Shloka Shatai Upanibabandha. Yeah, he gave them a form, let's say, in these 700 verses. Tatra cha prayashah Shri Krishna mukha nisritan eva shlokan alikhat. There, mostly prayashah, there means in those 700 verses, mostly the verses uttered by Shri Krishna are written alikhat. Kankshit tat sangataye swayam vyarachayat. And some of the verses are compiled by Vyasadev, some additional verses, just to tat sangataye. Tat sangataye is like to, how will you say that? Just to make
Transition?
I'm sorry?
Transition?
Yeah, transitions. Yeah, right, transitions. You can say that transitions, just to establish those transitions between one topic and another and so on. Yatha uktam Gita Mahatmye Gita Sugita Kartavya Kimannaihi Shastra Vistaraihi Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya Mukha Padmad Vinisrita. That Srimad Bhagavad Gita is sung very beautifully, Sugita Kartavya. And what is the need of the elaboration of any other scripture? Ya Swayam Padmanabhasya, this is uttered, or this has come out from the very lotus mouth of Lord Padmanabh, whose navel is like, who has lotus like navel. Iti. Okay.
So back up above there was Nisritane
Eva.
Eva.
Yeah, that's
So
verb.
so that's saying that, so Nisritan is what? That's a verb?
No, Nisritan is a noun, Akridanta, and that's 2.3.
Nisritan. Okay. That's 2.3. So so they're so it's to the readers, or what is Nisritan referring to then?
No, Shri Krishna Mukha Nisritan Shlokan, the shlokas which came out of the mouth of Shri Krishna. Nisrit,
Oh, issued forth. Okay, all right.
which came forth. Okay.
So that's 1.3 then.
2.3.
2.3.
Nisritah, Nisritau, Nisritah, Nisritam, Nrisitau, Nrisitan.
Oh, it's a noun. Okay, all right.
Okay. Then Tatra Tavat Dharma Kshetra Ityadina Vishidan Idam Abravid Iti Antena Krishna. Okay, Iti Antena Granthena Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvada Prastavaya Katha Nirupati. So now Shri Goswami is saying that beginning from this verse 1.1, like the very first verse, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre, until the shloka Vishidan Idam Abravit. That comes in the first chapter, right? Vishidan Idam Abravit. Or in the second chapter. So from here till that verse establishes a foundation for the conversation to be held between Shri Krishna and Arjuna. Prastavaya Katha Nirupyate. Tataha Param, and thereafter, Asamapte, until the end of Bhagavad Gita, Tayoh Dharma Jnana Artha Samvada. A religious talk happens, a conversation happens between both of them, Shri Krishna and Arjuna, regarding the Dharma Jnana, the knowledge of, the Jnana about the religion, Dharma. Iti Artha. Okay?
Can we look at the beginning of this sentence? So that was at the bottom of the previous page.
I'm sorry?
The start of the sentence that's at the bottom of the previous page. So
yeah, so that was
by this tatra.
That's Tavat.
Oh, so it's quoting those verses. Tatra tavad. Ityantena. Oh, I see. Okay, so beginning with this and ending with that. Okay. Basically, that's the first chapter.
Yes, until this Vishidan idam Amravid. Okay, so that's how we read the commentaries, and wherever you are stuck with any particular word or something, like personally in my case, I just go and look up for words, their meanings, and contextually what is fitting in. So yes, so I try not to take help of translations if they are available. I try, and then if I don't get, then I also take help of the translations. So that's how we develop it, basically. Okay. So we'll stop here for today. We'll resume tomorrow. And yeah. So please do read something like this. So will help our understanding and our practice of the grammar also. Okay, so if there's nothing else, we'll stop here and we'll resume tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Dhanavad